Hey, it's BessieLB and I am back again with another product review. Today's is going to be interesting because I've always wanted to do this. I always wanted to incorporate reviews for my dog's products. I know there's a lot of dog mamas and daddies out there, and I feel like I oftentimes buy a lot of different products for my dog, and obviously he can't speak on nay or yay for certain products, but I feel like you really pay attention to your dogs to see what they like, what they don't like, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. So I'm going to start incorporating those products as well, because let me tell you, dog products is not cheap, not even in the slightest bit. Dog products can get real pricey, whether it's treats, whether it's vitamins, whether it's dog food, you cooking their dog food and other stuff you got to add in. It's just a lot of money, okay? So I'm going to start doing that because I think a lot of people would appreciate that and just seeing what's worth your money and what's not. Now, every dog responds differently. My dog, I can tell you a little bit about my dog. I've had him since he was 4 months. He is now turning 6 years old 2 months from now. And he is picky. He's a Pomeranian Poodle. So him being a Poodle, he's definitely intelligent. He definitely knows what he do and do not like. And he, I should say, is very expressive. He's very expressive with what he likes and what he doesn't like. My dog is a very picky eater. Since day one that I got him, he never enjoyed kibble. He did not eat the kibble that they sent him home with. I tried different kibbles. He just was not having it. I've tried refrigerated food. He did prefer that for some time, and he still enjoys those things. He doesn't really do the wet canned food either. So the refrigerated food has been the best food for him. And then after that, I got tired of looking for the refrigerated food, just going all around. And even if you commute with your dog, you have to now go find the food wherever you are just so he can eat. It's too much. So I started cooking his food. I've been cooking my dog's food for a few years now, and it works out best. However, my dog is just a picky eater, so even the food that I prepare him, he just don't be wanting anything. So it doesn't really matter what it is. My dog just don't be wanting any kind of food. He wants it or he doesn't want it. That's how that is. So with today's review, I'm going to be discussing the Zesty Paws Aller-Immune Bites. So this is something that is basically, it's a multivitamin for dogs, okay? Like I gave you guys the rundown, my dog is a picky eater and all this stuff, but my dog also has seasonal allergies. He does itch and sneeze throughout the year, but he especially itch and sneeze and all this stuff when it's the changing of the seasons. So I went online and I found some, I'm really into natural remedies for things for myself and for my dog. So I went online to try to find some more natural ingredients for my dog to take for the sneezing and just to give him some comfort. And so I found the Zesty Paws Aller-Immune. So this Aller-Immune Bites is like it's all in one. It features hemp and curcumin and fish oil and taurine, and it provides skin, immune, and nasal and sinus support. That's what this is supposed to be for. Let me show you guys what it looks like. This flavor here, I believe, this is the cheese flavor. So it does smell like a cheese flavor, as you can see what it looks like. Just hold up one for you. It's the shape of like a heart. It's just a little like chewy bite, and it comes with 90 in a container, and up to 25 pounds you can give them 1 chew a day, and if they're over 75 pounds then they get 3 chews a day. So it's 1, 2, or 3 depending on their dog's weight. So I tried to give this to my dog. It's cheese flavor. He likes cheese in real life. He was not digging this chew at all, not even a little bit. I gave some to my neighbor. She said that the dog ate it for the first couple days and then it was not digging the chew either. I don't know about other dogs. I don't know if this is just a standard thing, but maybe the dogs are just not feeling this chew, even though it smells like cheese. I don't know. Maybe once you eat it, it tastes like a vitamin. I have no clue, okay? So it says here, this hemp-infused immune support system. Sometimes dogs deal with skin, seasonal, or environmental factors that keep skin issues, which is due to seasonal environmental factors that keep their tails from wagging. Featuring organic hemp and blend of premium natural ingredients. Our hemp or hemp enhanced aller immune bites are the best way to keep pesky scratching and sniffles at bay. So my dog gets a little, not scratch as much, but he like bites as his forearms. And so I figured that this would help. It has omega-6 to omega-3s. It has the other vitamins that I listed earlier. And all of this stuff is supposed to help them with the sniffles and the itching and the biting and all this stuff. I don't know if I feel like it does or if it doesn't, to be honest with you. It may help with the sneezing. He doesn't sneeze as much, but it's not helping the biting of his forearms. I took him to the vet. The vet is saying, like, if this oil that I made up for him, by the way, if your dog's forearms are itching, I had found online that the best way to make them something, I'm gonna tell you now. Get some pure lavender drops, get a little bit of water, and get a carrier oil. Grapeseed was suggested. So I got grapeseed oil from the grocery store, some water, obviously, and then lavender essential oil. Mix that in where it's a few drops of the lavender, and then I believe it's like a little bit of equal to equal water and oil. You can kind of mix it and tell, or just look it up for yourself. And if you take that remedy and you put it on their little hot spots where they're itching, it actually really does soothe their skin a whole lot. So I've just been using that because I got these thinking that it would help him slow down, but he still does the biting and he still has the sneezing. So I may have to move on to actually prescribed medicine for the seasonal allergies. I wanted to stick with this because it's natural, but the reality is I don't think that it's doing that much for my dog. He doesn't like to chew it, like I said. So what I do is I take one, or they're saying that you can give them one a day, okay? And there's a lot of good things in here. There's cod liver oil, there's organic ginger root. It's a lot of natural remedies and nutrients in this thing. It's made here in the USA. There's no ingredients derived from grain, corn, or soy, no artificial flavorings, no artificial preservatives, nothing. So this is really good. It's a really nice thing, and it is a little pricey. But in order to get my dog to eat this, I literally take, so I make him food every week or every 2 weeks. So I'll break it down. If I'm making it for a week, I will take 7 of these and I put it in a sandwich bag and I smash them up. And then when I'm cooking his food on the stove, I kind of like put it in after the food is cooked and I mix it in, and then he eats it that way. Because that way, if it's already mixed in with all his other stuff, he won't be able to tell that much of a difference. He'll just eat it anyways. It will turn your food, or the dog's food, like a goldish orange, because it has turmeric in it too, right? So it's going to turn it, but it's still good for them. And it's a super soft chew, so it's easy to just dissolve and put inside of stuff. If your dog eats it as a treat, perfect. That's less headache you got to deal with, but my dog just ain't having it. So that's what I got to do for my dog. I wouldn't say that this is a waste of money, because you may see different things with your dog than what I seen for my dog, than what my neighbor saw for her dog, right? But I would say he's been taking these for over 6 months now, and I'm just not seeing like a drastic difference. So I am going to finish this container, obviously, but I don't think that I'll purchase it again for him, just because I don't feel like I see a drastic difference. But I know that it has like highly rated reviews online, so I would highly suggest to try it and see if your dog is different than my dog. But that is just the review and my honesty and my overall observation that I noticed for my dog. So that's my honest review, and I hope it works out for you guys.